I'm glad you're here, but I wish we were not here as a country tonight. This disgusting place where Americans are trying to kill their own president over and over and over again. Even if you didn't vote for Donald Trump, he is the president right now, just like Bill Clinton was, and Barack, and Joe, and nobody ever tried to kill them. No other country does this, not like we do here. Lincoln, Kennedy, I hate to say it, but if this keeps happening, another name could join that list. I hope it doesn't happen. God willing, it never happens, but I'm just so completely disgusted right now. Every time Democrats don't get their way, they get dangerous. For 250 years. Lincoln freed the slaves. Lincoln was a Republican. John Wilkes Booth didn't like that, so he killed him. Kennedy was a Democrat, but he was getting a little bit too close to a whole lot of stuff, so they killed him. And I'm saying they, plural, deliberately. RFK, MLK, Reagan, Charlie Kirk, all shot by Democrats. And now we've got Donald Trump, by far the most unique individual to ever occupy the Oval Office, and I want him there for another 3 years, so they better protect him. They better protect this man for the next 3 years and beyond that, because I can promise you that this is not going to be good if they do take his life. That's not a threat. That is just reality. But then you've got people, Democrats, like former FBI Director James Comey, posting cutesy little rock formations on the beach that say 8647 on social media. What does that mean? And then you've got Barack Obama tweeting the day after another insane Democrat tried to kill Donald Trump that, quote, although we don't yet have all the details about the motives behind last night's shooting, it is incumbent upon all of us to reject the idea that violence has any place in our democracy. But he never mentions President Trump. And he pretends that the motive wasn't crystal clear immediately. Like there haven't already been multiple attempts on Donald Trump's life. Cole Allen, the alleged shooter, left a massive manifesto behind outlining how much he hates Donald Trump. He posted on social media about how much he hates Donald Trump and wants Donald Trump dead. Cole Allen, 31 years old, a part-time teacher who donated to Kamala Harris, who's a member of the left-wing extremist group Wide Awake. He was at the No Kings protests last month. He is hugely anti-Christian, another part of this story. And he made insane leftist posts on social media. And sadly, everything I just described applies to millions of mainstream Democrats today. Think about that. But according to Barack Obama, this guy fired multiple shots at the White House Correspondents' Dinner on Saturday because he was mad at a waiter. Or something like that. He was just mad, so he brought a gun. We don't have a motive yet, do we, Barack? We don't have a lot of motives when it comes to Barack. What happened to your personal chef on Martha's Vineyard, Barack? I'd like to know, seriously, what happened to that personal sous chef who drowned under very odd circumstances when he was paddleboarding, couldn't swim, didn't have a life jacket? You were there on the vineyard that weekend. What happened? We're not supposed to ask questions about that, are we? Butler, Pennsylvania, Thomas Matthew Crooks almost kills Donald Trump. And for the media, that was a one-day story. Boy, they wanted that to be a one-day story because it would only help Donald Trump beat Kamala. And then just minutes after the latest attempt on Donald Trump's life on Saturday, CNN started blaming another assassination attempt on an American president on gun violence.
And let's not forget as well that, as you mentioned, Scott, and we talked about some of the people at the beginning of this dinner who were present in the room. Yeah. Erica Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk. You have people who are civilians who may or may not have had their own experiences with gun violence in this country. And as we know, gun violence, Steve Scalise also there, a victim of gun violence as well. And there are others who we are not naming in the moment as well. And just to think about the prevalence of gun violence.
Gun violence had nothing to do with what happened on Saturday. I'll get to that. But what CNN is doing, what they're trained to do, what they're told to do, is normalize assassination like it happens so often now that we should just accept it as part of everyday life, like illegal aliens killing innocent Americans. It's just part of life, especially if you work at CNN.